Hello viewers, there's been a long tradition of me taking a lot of time between Let's Plays. Let's kill that tradition. I know some of you wanted to see more of me, and hopefully I can live up to expectations. Anyway, the map I was going to do previously, rather than this, is Terra. Once again, no huts, no events, and I'll play on Immortal again. I might do a deity game eventually, I don't know, we'll see. I don't think so though. Because even on Immortal, like, the best players won't always win, they'll just win like 90% of the time. So I think it's a better format than just taking a chance with it. And okay, we got Justinian. Let's not... We've already done Justinian on the Let's Play. Not that I terribly mind repeating, but I just did a One City Challenge Club on CFC with him also, so... I've had my fill of Justinian. Alright. We can work with Boudica. Start with mysticism and hunting, so we can improve the ivory right away. And we're one tech away from the 2 pigs. Freshwater and... calendar resource we won't use right away. Oh, painful. You know, I'm not sure that this isn't still the best site though. That's kind of awkward. And if I'd gone down here, I guess I could have used the pigs in a different city. Well, there's always a chance there's an island across there, but if not, I screwed myself out of a resource. Cry tears for me, viewers. I'm not playing optimally. Oh, watch, I'm isolated or something. No, that's impossible, because we're in Terra, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the way Terra works is basically you have an old world where everybody is, and then a new world which will have nothing but barbarians on it until people get technologies that allow them to travel over the ocean. That would be optics for Portugal and astronomy for everybody else. Oh, I've got a little bit of a bottleneck here. Okay, so let's just see. Alt S. And probably one over here too. But my priority is going to be settling the northeast to block off land. Oh my, this might be a rough start. Well, we got gems again. Jungle, completely jungle. Gems, which is good because Boudica, similar to Tokugawa, is traits heavily geared for warmongering and not economy, and that doesn't always work out optimally. I will run wheel next to get a head start on that for the next city. I haven't met anybody yet, which means I probably have a decent amount of room. I do want to map out the land for settling. See, I don't want to over-settle early in the game. I know you can if you run monarchy cottages and just cottage spam, but I'm not sold on whether I want to dominate the old world or attempt to settle the new world just yet, so I'll leave that option open. As for the wheel, it's just saving some worker turns for traveling and hooking up cities for commerce. Helps early research to have it if you actually do keep a solid trade network. One other thing I might consider is relatively early sailing for the trade network that way. Alright, viewers, it's looking more and more and more like I'm going to be needing ironworking. Like sooner rather than later. They got the gems there. Heavy amounts of calendar resources. It's going to take forever to develop that land. And it's kind of awkwardly placed from my capital as well. So, I think I'll actually... Yeah, go over there. I think I actually won't try to settle to block, because I haven't met anybody yet. I do have opponents, right? Yeah. Standard amount of opponents. This is awkward. Very often terras like are clusters of nonsense, and instead of that, I'm getting just crazy, not meeting anybody. And hopefully that doesn't mean everybody's got that much room, because that would be trouble. Well, okay. I'll let the warrior finish. Get some spawn busting going on a second city site, and then I'll just start on a settler. I'm researching agriculture. Well, maybe I shouldn't be. Let's divert to mining first, since it looks like we're gonna need a mine before I need agriculture. That's not optimal. I should have thought that out and just picked mining from the start. I'll probably get away from it. I'll probably get away with it here, just because I won't lose any worker turns or on the micro. But yeah, definitely if you're playing offline, think about your tech prioritization a little bit better than that. Do as I say, not as I do. Something like that. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, I got lucky. Just fortify. And we get the Mayans again. I believe he's been in at least one earlier Let's Play, possibly multiple ones. I don't know, I get my stories mixed up sometimes, because I do a lot of forum games on CFC as well. But, he's a low base piece weight, but he doesn't build a lot of units. He can plot war at pleased, but similar to Willem, he almost never does it because he goes for culture and wonders, and just usually distracts himself away from any possible warmonger tendencies he might demonstrate. Okay. And I start with mysticism. This is going to be a little bit strange. I don't want to settle too far away from my capital, because if I do that, I'll just get murdered by maintenance costs. But at the same time, the best land is pretty far away from me. Stonehenge is tempting because of the charismatic trait. I'll think about that. I also want ironworking, like, as soon as I possibly can get it. Alright. Oh, Roosevelt and Asuka there are pretty peaceful, so they're not to be worried about too much. Well, okay, no. The Indian leader isn't really peaceful in theory. It's just that since he doesn't build a lot of units, he never gets to show his actual warmonger tendencies very much. But he won't plot war at pleased, so you know, at least then in terms of that, he's peaceful. And he's a high base peace weight, which actually doesn't determine whether or not they're warmonger tendencies. It just determines which AIs have a tendency to like each other or not like each other. So he'll get along with Hammurabi and Sitting Bull a lot better than he'll get along with Shaka and Montezuma, who just adore each other. And yeah, having the trade routes keeps me at 9 beakers per turn, even though I settled a second city. Settling any additional cities will cut into research. And I'll probably put some hammers into Stonehenge here, just because I don't want to expand any faster. Now the real question is, do I want bronze working next or fishing? And I'm thinking fishing, just because commerce is going to be a bit of a priority. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and leave this off here. I'll see you guys in the next segment, and I'll try to give things a little bit of thought before I start the recording again. But maybe I'll just start it again and fail epically. That could be fun too. See you next time.